I know another popular car is the 2022 RDX A-Spec.
Yes, we've been selling a lot of them. So this looks like a black RDX A-Spec. I'm not sure what the interior is looking like, but it looks like it's possibly also ebony, which is the black on black. You can see the custom wheels that are available on the A-Spec. And similar to the Type S MDX, you can see that there's really not a lot of chrome. All the chrome is pretty much blacked out. The wheels have more of a darker charcoal. They're not true black. They're more of a darker gray. Instead of having dual tips, quad tips, you have dual tips with a bigger exhaust, and you can see the diffuser underneath. A lot of people that just watched the Daytona 500, the NASCAR cars have a big diffuser under the bottom now that changes the airflow, so the cars behind them can get closer and they have more of a cleaner airflow, and that's similar to what is happening with our cars and our sportier models. It's what that diffuser does. It changes the aerodynamics underneath the car. The difference between the MDX and the RDX is you can see that there's no third row seat. So because we are the upper performance company of Honda, this car would be more similar in size to the CRV. Okay. The MDX is going to be more similar size to the Honda Pilot. So nice room in the back. It can fit, definitely 4 sets of clubs back there. And then under the floor, you have 2 different storage areas. Now you can see this is the black interior. This design would have the insert, the Lux suede insert. You can see in the second row. No climate control in this car like the MDX because it's so small. You can see in the center console you have a little pass through, and right at the bottom there is your QI charging dock. This car as well also has wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Same touchless screen. Again, there's the pad on the bottom, but again, when you get into the car, your phone will sync up and the screen from your phone will show up on there, minus all your apps that you can't use in a car, like all your games and things like that, but you're limited to what apps that you can use. Because the A-Spec is more of the performance appearance package, you can see that you still have the aluminum pedals, still have the sportier steering wheel, and it's got really nice contours at 3 and 9 o'clock that you can really dig in and get a good grip of the steering wheel. Same control, so if you go from one to the other, if you've owned an RDX and now you step up and go to the bigger sister MDX, you can see that the interior is basically the same. Mm-hmm. So it's an easy transition.
Looks like up there too, it's all red accents.
Yeah, and this dash is not digital yet, like the MDX. So we're still more analog here. But if you go with the A-Spec Advance package, and I did not tell you this about the MDX, we have a heads-up display, and it really is more of like a hologram. It shows on the window, okay, ahead of you on your eye view, but it looks like it's on the hood of the car. And when you're touching the steering wheel and going through your menus, you're not looking over at the screen, you're just looking at the road and driving. Now you can tilt that and you can change the brightness. If you don't like it, some people don't like it, you can take it away. But let's say you have you're in an area where you're not familiar with and you have an address set, and you're going to get your turn-by-turn navigation right on the heads-up display, and your eyes never leave the road and your hands never leave the steering wheel again. So that's, I think a lot of cars in the future are going to have that standard.